Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Wonderful Announcer, sir. Well, hello there. This channel, this episodic channel vlog show is brought to you by your friendly neighborhood sweet bumbling bofa raver, meaning I've made an appearance on the following StreamYard community shows that have been expanded from my friends from the Discord community. Talking about Bumbling Bo's variety program every Saturday night at 8 on the Ibarra Bros Studios YouTube channel. Also, both was on the sofas every Monday afternoon at 5 p.m. on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. And Rant and Rave, I'm one of the panelists of every Thursday night at 8 on the Brandon Martin YouTube channel. And I'm also I'm on Too Sweet Wrestling Podcast. I'm one of the panelists on the show. Every Tuesday night at 8, we try to do an NXT live reaction, and every other Saturday night we try to do at 8. We try to do a podcast edition on the JCTV channel. We have not done any of those as of late. We do apologize, however, and hopefully one of my new friends, Joseph Kumia Jr., will let me know when they'll do a podcast or anything like that again. I'm hoping that they do it soon. So, I'm also the five-time Can You Dig It sucker. Bumbling Bo says Bozy Awards nominee 2021. Am I going to be a nominee 2022? Who knows? My name is Eric Lima, and this is my channel vlog show. First season was known as the People's Lima / TPL. Second season, EML 77 TV. But this is my third season, WEML TV channel 77, episode number 1245 of the show. May 24, 2022, 10:09 p.m. We just got done watching NXT. I'm watching the Red Sox White Sox game right now, and they're kicking some serious. Red Sox are kicking some serious butt, 13-2. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. The Red Sox have been hot. They've been hot. Are they back? Well, I'll wait till they reach 500. Then I'll probably think they'll be back in the swing of things. But right now, the Red Sox are going to town on Chicago, winning 13-2, and I think it's the top of the fifth inning, I believe. And if that's the case, man, I'll tell you one thing. And Mick Pavetta's been pitching pretty good. He pitched a complete gamer last time, and now, so I'm hoping the Red Sox keep it up, keep up hitting and winning, and just getting totally excited about it. Frenchie Cordero had another base hit and another RBI. It's like the Red Sox bats are getting hot at the right time, of course. At the top of the fifth, 13-2. So excuse me. Let's get right to it, because we're talking a little bit of NXT. As you know, the road to In Your House. There's one more NXT before In Your House next week. In fact, it'll be the final NXT in May of 2022, and as we're getting ready to In Your House, 3 title matches already been set. The NXT heavyweight title on the line. Bron Breakker defends against Joe Gacy with the stipulation that if Bron Breakker gets disqualified, he loses the championship. Joe Gacy's trying to get inside his head. What a creep. And then Cameron Grimes will defend the North American title against Carmelo Hayes. That's also happening in your house. And the tag team titles on the line, Pretty Deadly will be defending those belts against the Creed brothers of Diamond Mine. We'll see what happens there. Speaking of NXT, started out Tony D'Angelo, Channing Stacks, Lorenzo, and Troy 2 Dimes Donovan. I'm talking about LDF and their personal turf war. And so as Stacks and 2 Dimes are kind of like making their NXT 2.0 debut as they face the team of Adris Enofe and Malik Blade, but Santos Escobar was walking behind them. They didn't even realize. He heard the whole thing. So they have the matchup: Stacks, Lorenzo, 2 Dimes Donovan against Enofe and Blade, and Stacks and 2 Dimes won their matchup. And then during the matchup, though, LDF was talking about Elektra Lopez is getting hooray for a match against Alba Fire, and so Santos tells Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild, let's get out to the ring. They were watching on, and then when after Stacks and 2 Dimes got the victory, LDF decided to fight all 3 of them. Brawl officials came out, went crazy. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Wes Lee about his matchup against Sanga, and Wes Lee says, I gotta prove myself. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. 3-1 shot by Christian Vasquez, 16-2 Boston. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh, sorry about that. Watching Christian Vasquez go yard, baby. That's how it goes. Ding dong, Bridgie yard, baby. That's how it's done. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Yeah, 16-2. There's a molly-whopping happening on. I love it. Anyways, back to NXT 2.0. You know, it's hard to like a lot of things and try to keep track. You know, you like baseball. I like baseball. I like wrestling. I like video games, music. Everything. You're going crazy now. You're trying to do a wrestling events there, and you're watching the Red Sox play. That's right, 16-2. Molly whopping. Nice. And swing and a miss. Anyways, Wes Lee took on Sanga one-on-one, and Sanga didn't end up winning the matchup, but Zion Quinn came to the ring about taunting Wes Lee, and then Sanga just pushed him off, and comes to Lee's aid, helps up Wes Lee, gives him a hug, and show respect. So I thought it was super cool about that, and I thought it was super cool to see that, and Sanga being a gentleman, and unlike his former tag team partner Veer Mahan, Sanga and Veer Mahan were known as Rinku and Sarav when they were almost Indu Sher, and Malcolm Bivens was once their manager. I miss Malcolm Bivens. And Roxanne Perez was getting ready for a matchup against Lash Legend and Cora Jade. I think they were 2 of them like best friends. They said, "Hey, listen, I think you got this." Yeah, but Lash Legend's big. He said, "You got this. I believe in you and all that." I want to go watch the Alba Fire Elektra Lopez matchup. He said, "You want to watch it back there?" Nah, I'm going to watch it out there. So, Gama Singh and Javier Bernal were talking to Bron Breakker. Say, "Hey, some guys have been in your, I think Gacy's guys have been in your locker room," and then he went inside and saw a picture of Rick Steiner and his son. So and Bron Breakker something one of the little mind games being played by Joe Gacy. Elektra Lopez of Legado Del Fantasma took on Alba Fire, and Alba Fire ended up winning the matchup using the Swanton Bomb. And Cora Jade was watching the match at ringside, and Elektra Lopez decided to slap the popcorn out of Cora Jade's hands. And Cora Jade's like, "Oh my God." Damon Kemp was on the phone. He said, "Thanks for keeping me up." And Creed Brothers and Ivy Nile. Damon Kemp says the match is off because Roderick Strong had an ankle injury. He goes, "No, I manned up, and all that." And gotta respect. I have to respect the Creeds and Ivy Nile, and they're trying to live up to what Diamond Mine is really all about, and I'm really excited to see those two. Go ahead. Well, Josh Briggs, Brooks Jensen, and Fallon Henley were interviewed by Mackenzie Mitchell. Some huge news in the Breakout NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. Nikita Lyons suffered an injury and is therefore out of the tournament. Now, that means Fallon Henley could advance to the finals. But, as they were talking about that, because Fallon Henley says that she was looking forward to facing Nikita Lyons. And then a lot of people love and respect Nikita Lyons. I do too. I picked Nikita Lyons to win the whole thing. But Tiffany Stratton decides to get involved and complain about how Fallon Henley is going to squad by you. And he goes, well, you have a problem with it? Well, guess what? Well, yeehaw, bitch, let's get it on. Make it official. You'll be in the tournament. So, Tiffany Stratton does replace Nikita Lyons in the tournament. Leslie injured Nikita Lyons in the tournament. And yeah, strike 3. But, yeah, going to be in the mid, 16-2. 16-2. In the 5th inning, man. Anyways, I'm talking Red Sox, White Sox, sorry. Yeah, so that's really sad because I wanted Nikita Lyons to win the whole thing. I picked her and Roxanne Perez to be in the finals. So I'm changing my pick now. It'll be Roxanne. I'm predicting Roxanne Perez is going to win the whole tournament. NXT Women's Breakout Semifinal. Roxanne Perez took on Lash Legend, and Roxanne Perez out-wrestled Lash Legend and defeated Lash Legend. Mandy Rose decided to cut a promo on Indy Hartwell, but then Kayden Carter, Katana Chance jump the lovely ladies of Toxic Attraction, Gacy Jane and Gigi Dolan. But then Indy Hartwell against Mandy Rose went one-on-one, and despite the distraction caused by her teammates, Gacy Jane and Gigi Dolan brawling with Katana Chance and Kayden Carter, Rose ended up winning the matchup. But Wendy Choo hit Mandy Rose with a sack full of balls. Sack full of balls. So Wendy Choo hit Mandy Rose with her ball sack. Oh my god, I'm sorry, that's just too funny. Sack full of balls. I'm so immature when it comes to, oh, Wendy Choo, you're funny. I like Wendy Choo. I'm trying to sack full of balls. Sack full of balls. Oh my goodness, praise the Lord, forgive me. Oh my goodness. So anyways, Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed the NXT champion Bron Breakker about Gacy's mind games and all that, and it continued on. There was someone in the monitor. It was showing a clip of Bron Breakker while he's in high school running an 85-yard back for a touchdown run. And he says, my dad wasn't at the game and all that. Meanwhile, Pretty Deadly cut a promo on Diamond Mine, and he said, well, in your house, we're going to beat you guys. We're delicious. Yes, boy. Yes, boy. Yes, boy. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. And the other semifinal that was supposed to be with Nikita Lyons, instead Fallon Henley went one-on-one with Tiffany Stratton. And it was a great matchup. Tiffany Stratton did end up winning the matchup. So in the tournament finals, I think that's going to be in your house as well. On the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, Roxanne Perez one-on-one with Tiffany Stratton. Of course, Grayson Waller was celebrating Stratton post-match. I think they're dating. Why? Because Grayson Waller is a charming Australian. Women cannot resist foreign accents, especially those of the British or Australian kind. It has to be a given between Tiffany and Grayson Waller. I don't know, but that's my thing. I don't know. Then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Kayden Carter and Katana Chance. They said they're challenging Toxic Strikes for In Your House for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Meanwhile, Wendy Choo interrupts the ladies. She said, and she made a joke about how she hit Mandy Rose with a sack full of balls. And she started getting a laugh. And then she challenges Mandy Rose for the Women's Championship in Your House. And she says, I got the Women's Championship in my bag. I was like, oh, great. Wendy Choo's pretty funny. Thea Hale is graduating high school tomorrow. And it looks like next week, also she's going to make her decision what college she's going to go to. But also, I think next week she's going to make her debut. So Thea Hale, Duke Hudson talks to Bron Breakker, and Bron Breakker's trying to pace back and forth, and then Duke Hudson says a couple things. He, pulls him up, shoves him against the locker room, getting angry, and goes control. And he goes, Gacy's right. You don't have control in it. And then Bron Breakker lets him go, so I'll see you out there and all that. So Ikemen Jiro went one-on-one with Von Wagner, and Von Wagner beat the stuffing out of Ikemen Jiro. And then Sophia Cromwell, who was appearing, was on the ring entrance, pointed at Ikemen Jiro. And then Ikemen Jiro escaped, but Josh about to attack Jiro and throw him into the announce table again until Josh Briggs stepped up and attacked him, and that got Robert Stone and Von Wagner a little angry, but Sophia Cromwell held off Von Wagner. More on that story. Tony D'Angelo, Stacks, and Two Dimes. We're getting sick of this. We'll end it. We'll do it in your house tomorrow. We'll meet you at your place. In your place, we don't have the agent gone. And listen, we got this. I got someone in my back pocket, he says. Who's he got this time? Then Mr. Stone was upset about what happened, and he said, Sophia Cromwell did hit the nail on the head. If you want to make an impact, you have to ruffle a few feathers, and that's exactly what Von Wagner is doing. And then, but Mr. Stone says, "You're right. She's right. She's right. We got to keep going. We got to make an impact." And Toxic Attraction promo on Choo, Chance, and Carter, and say, next week we'll have a women's summit, and we'll settle it, and in your house. So that's what's going to happen next week. They'll settle it with a women's summit in the middle ring. It's going to be very interesting. Carmella Hayes and Trick Williams were cut a promo. Ken Grimes a cut with Grimes walks in, interrupts and says, "Hey, I want to try to prove to you that I can be better than you. I'm taking on a guy who's better than you, Nathan Frazier." So that's going to be a great matchup next week. Joe Gacy talks to his two masked associates, who have been the one that's been planning a lot of stuff in the locker room of Bron Breakker. Says, "You guys did a good job. Now we go out and see the matchup." A newcomer coming to NXT, Giovanni Vinci, is coming soon. Who is this Giovanni Vinci? Is this the repackaged Fabian Eichner? We will see for sure. I'll look it up afterwards. And Bron Breakker went one-on-one with Duke Hudson. And Gacy and associates tried to interfere around the matchup, and then a chair was brought into the ring by Hudson, but then Breakker had to fend off Gacy and associates with the chair, but then end up hitting Hudson, giving Hudson the victory via disqualification in the NXT 2.0 main event. Well, all I can say is, one NXT in your house, or like I said, 3 title matches happening. Cora J will go one-on-one with Electric Lopez next week as well. So this is going to be a very interesting situation, to say the least, and I'm kind of excited to see what happens here. But this is the time. This is all the time we have on this show. I want to make sure. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, now bear in mind, however, there will be a new channel coming soon. Unfortunately, we have to do a little waiting game with the de-letting in the house, because I think they're trying to get the necessary equipment needed so they can get it done and get it done well. And I think that's what I think that's the main key in all this. Good things comes to those who wait. I've always tried to remind myself of that every single day when it comes to this situation. So, who knows? With the right equipment and the right instructions, they're probably going to get over faster. Who knows? And try to get the right people. It's very hard to get people help for work help nowadays. So that's the tough thing. Listen, I've experienced it at work myself. I'm really stressed over it. It's a little crazy. But however, I'm looking forward to what's going to happen in your house. But right now, let's just worry about trying to get this week, final full week of May done. Red Sox are in Chicago. They're beating the crap out of the White Sox 16-2. And the White Sox are trying to close that gap in. We'll see what happens here. So, peace throughout your lives, love throughout your lives, the blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ from Him above to me, and from me to you. Episode 1245 is complete. NXT 2.0 Event Center of February the 24th, 2022. So, I'll see you guys later. Next week will be the last final NXT week at In Your House. Until In Your House, and then Hell in a Cell, back-to-back premium live events. Can't wait. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, alright? So, peace out for now, and guys, have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody.